Day 3 of the rowing finals out here at Eton Dorney, and a beautiful day. The crowd pouring into the rowing venue, not a spare seat in the house, and everyone here to see 4 close gold medal races. A gold medal happening behind me, but unfortunately on the podium, Michael Diamond is absent after a 125 from 125 here at the trap shooting qualifying rounds. I've come across one of our silver medalists from the men's four, Drew. A silver to add to the golds, mate. How do you feel now that it's sunk in a little bit?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I heard you yell one thing at the cross. He's like, Dave, I'm going to the pub.
Oh, yes.
Sometimes you just get lucky. So after a few well-played games of paper, scissors, rock, I always do rock, by the way, Rusty and the others are sitting in the office, and I'm taking a trip down to Margaret River and the beautiful Lewin Estate Winery. But we're not taking a car. Instead, we get to travel in this. The Wallabies are now back at the home of rugby, Twickenham taking on the might of the English and hoping to avenge that 1-point defeat.
Will McCloy is running the sidelines tonight, and he's got another NBL legend with him. Shane Heel. How's that trophy feeling, fellas?
Mate, it's feeling fantastic. There's not many things I can tell you to get a 4-time Olympian here out of the comforts of the commentary box, but the Dr. John Raschke Trophy, affectionately known as Doc, that is one.
Let's take you to the paddock area now, where the who's who of Formula One gather. Somehow, Will McCloy has found a way in.
Liz and I found ourselves on pretty much the hardest piece of grass to get into in the entire state, I'd say by now. The F1 paddock, this is where it all happens. How good is our job? Yay! Feels pretty good, pretty weighty. Yep, feel pretty much like I've won the opening race of the season. If you're going to do a TV interview with your sunnies on, you have to be a rock star. Leo, so you're a rock star, mate.
Talking about the elements of sunnies at the Grand Prix.
You're an absolute fixture. I was lonely yesterday without you, mate.
I know. Well, I was here to prop you up, but unfortunately, it rained, so I didn't come down.
No, you wouldn't want to rain with that hair.
Lightweight, I tell you, no, it doesn't do it much good. But anyway, good show again. Fantastic.
Your phone's ringing.
Yeah, and it's
Is
Shaft.
that Shaft?
Yeah, you've got to have a cool ringtone, haven't you? Shaft!
There are some times in life when you get to take on the best, and when you can't find the best, you can find Stuart Clark. 24 tests for Australia, no one to hurt people, player of the series on debut. You're going to throw down a few thunderbolts, mate?
Shut up, Will.
A sudden death decider tomorrow on San Francisco Harbour. That is the news. I can't believe the amount of excitement around this. You couldn't have scripted it better, and I love to see the Kiwis lose. So here in Australia, it's all about footy finals, no matter what code you follow. Over the weekend, for example, the Mighty Swans crushed Carlton in the AFL. The Mighty West Tigers crushed a bunch of Carlton drafts somewhere in Thailand or whatever. Let's start with the sport of wrestling, not Olympic wrestling, more the fake tan, Hulk Hogan spandex type of wrestling. That's probably not a real sport because it's a fake sport. When you play rock, paper, scissors, do you always go rock? Always go rock. So if I go paper, that's cool? Now, there's plenty of research into what effect energy drinks can have on everybody. Anyone who still thinks that they don't have an effect on children especially need to watch this. But have a go at him. Right, I'm ready. Pumped. Right, a few crosses. Just behind me, I've got Sebastian Guemi and I've got Alex Wirtz as well. A rain-interrupted day here at Wimbledon, day 2 of the Olympic tennis program. I'll see if I can just grab Luke here for a second. Luke, the Aussies obviously doing really well, but you're pushing them all away. When the gold medals have been run and won, and we'll be in there talking to them and getting that reaction as someone is crowned world champion. This is how we travel.